Do you want to retire rich but not sure whether you should invest in a Roth IRA or a 401k? Well, you're definitely not alone. These are two of the most popular retirement accounts out there, but they work very differently, especially when it comes to taxes. And picking the right one could mean the difference between a comfortable retirement or one full of financial stress. So how do you know which one is right for you? So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the pros and cons of each account and show you how they can impact your future wealth. So whether you're just starting your career or already saving for retirement, the information here could save or earn you thousands of dollars. And don't worry, I'll keep it simple, clear, and based on real numbers so you can feel confident in your choices. Both Roth IRAs and 401ks are powerful tools to help grow your money over time, but they come with different rules about taxes, contribution limits, and even how you invest your money inside the accounts. So we're going to break down everything side by side. I'm going to give you a few common real-life examples, and by the end, hopefully you'll know exactly which account or a combination of both accounts makes the most sense for your financial future. Hi, I'm Greg Hardy, and welcome back to the channel, and I appreciate you being here. On this channel, we talk about all things personal finance, investing, and building a financially secure future. So if you're passionate about taking control of your finances and learning something new every week, subscribing is the best way to stay connected. One click really does help grow this community and brings this knowledge to other people who need it. Thank you. Let's first start with the 401k. This is typically offered by your employer. When you contribute to a traditional 401k, that money goes in before taxes. That means if you make $60,000 a year and contribute $6,000 to your 401k, you're only going to be taxed on the $54,000 worth of income. It lowers your taxable income now, which can feel like an immediate win. Your investments then grow tax deferred, and you'll pay taxes later when you withdraw the money in retirement. If your company offers a 401k match, that's essentially free money. Never leave that on the table. Now, on the other hand, the Roth IRA works a little differently. You contribute to a Roth IRA with your after-tax dollars, meaning that you've already paid taxes on that money. But here's the magic. Your investments grow tax-free. You can withdraw both your contributions and earnings tax-free in retirement. That's right, no taxes on your gains if you follow the rules. For 2025, the limit for a 401k is $23,500 if you're under 50 and $30,500 if you're 50 or older. So if you believe you'll be in a higher tax bracket later in life, the Roth IRA can be a pretty smart play. There's also a difference in contribution limits. If you make too much money, specifically over $165,000 if you're single, or $246,000 if you're married filing jointly, you may be phased out from making direct Roth IRA contributions. A 401k has no income limits, which makes it more accessible across the board. Meanwhile, Roth IRAs cap out at $7,000 or $8,000 if you're 50 or older. So while Roth IRAs have great tax benefits, you can't stash away nearly as much each year compared to a 401k. But here's a pro tip. You don't have to choose just one. You can use both if you qualify. What I mean by that is not everyone can contribute directly to a Roth IRA. A 401k has no income limits, which makes it more accessible across the board. Now, here's something important worth noting. No matter which account you choose, you typically can't take money out without penalties until you're at least 59 and a half years old. That's the minimum retirement age for both Roth IRAs and traditional 401ks unless you qualify for an exemption. The bottom line is this. Both accounts help your money grow, but they take very different routes to get there. The 401k gives you a tax break today, while the Roth IRA gives you a tax break in retirement. Which one works better for you? That depends on your income, your tax bracket, and whether or not your employer is offering free money through a match. Let's recap the differences between a Roth IRA and a 401k side by side. With a Roth IRA, you pay taxes on your money now, but everything you withdraw in retirement is tax-free. Pretty sweet if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket later. A 401k works just the opposite. You contribute pre-tax dollars, lowering your taxable income today, but you'll pay taxes when you take the money out in retirement. Now let's talk limits. Roth IRAs have a lower contribution limit, $7,000 a year if you're under age 50, while 401ks let you contribute a lot more, up to $23,000 in 2025. Plus, with a 401k, many employers offer a match, which is basically free money. Just keep in mind, though, that Roth IRAs have income limits, while 401ks don't. And when it comes to investment options, Roth IRAs usually give you way more flexibility to choose what you invest in, while 401ks are limited to what your plan offers. So let's run a quick scenario. Imagine you're 25 years old and you invest $6,000 every year for 30 years, earning an average return of 7%. With a Roth IRA, you're investing after-tax dollars, so you've already paid taxes up front. After 30 years, that $6,000 a year turns into roughly $567,000. And guess what? It's all tax-free in retirement. That means every dollar that account has is yours to keep. Now let's compare that to a traditional 401k. You're still investing $6,000 a year for 30 years at 7%, but this time you haven't paid taxes yet. That gives you the same $567,000 by retirement, but when you start pulling money out, Uncle Sam wants his cut. If you're in the 25% tax bracket in retirement, you're really walking away with around $425,000 after taxes. So even though the growth is identical, the Roth IRA leaves you with more money in your pocket if you don't get a match. But here's where things change. Let's say your employer does offer a dollar-for-dollar match on your 401k contributions. That means you're not just putting in $6,000 a year, they're adding another $6,000 a year. So over 30 years, that extra contribution can double your investment to well over $1.1 million. Even after taxes, your total nest egg could outpace the Roth IRA. So in many cases, the 401k with a match can build more wealth than a Roth IRA alone. It's like getting a guaranteed 100% return on part of your investment. Free money that makes a big difference over time. So when should you go with a Roth IRA? If you're young and in a lower tax bracket, the Roth IRA is usually a no-brainer. You pay taxes on your money now while rates are lower, and it grows completely tax-free for decades. Plus, a Roth IRA gives you more flexibility with your investments. You're not limited to what your employer offers, so you can pick low-cost index funds or even invest in stocks that you believe in. Now, 401k might be a better choice if your employer offers a strong match. That match is the free money we've talked about, and you don't want to leave that on the table. A 401k also lets you contribute much more than a Roth IRA does. So if you're in a higher income bracket now and want to stash away more money for retirement, this is a great tool to use. Do both if you can. Start by contributing enough to your 401k to get the full employer match. Please don't skip that. Then fund your Roth IRA for the tax-free growth. If you still have money left to invest, go back and keep contributing to your 401k until you max it out. That combo gives you the best of both worlds. Free money now and tax-free withdrawals later. Let's talk about a few common mistakes people make with Roth IRAs and with 401ks, because let's face it, even the best retirement account won't help if you're using it the wrong way. Mistake number 1. Not investing the money after contributing. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that just putting money into a Roth IRA or a 401k is enough. But here's the catch. Your money doesn't grow unless you actually invest it. If you contribute and just let it sit there in cash, it's not working for you. You need to choose the investments like index funds, mutual funds, or ETFs inside the account. Otherwise, you're missing out on the power of compound growth. Mistake number 2, ignoring the employer match. Another big mistake is not taking full advantage of your 401k employer match. As I mentioned many times in this video, that match is free money. It's part of your compensation, and if you're not contributing enough to get the full match, you're leaving money on the table. Even if you can't afford to max out your 401k right now, at the very least, contribute enough to get that full match. It's one of the simplest ways to boost your retirement savings with no extra effort. Mistake number 3, waiting too long to start. Time is one of the most powerful tools in building wealth. The longer your money stays invested, the more time it has to grow through compound interest. A lot of people delay saving for retirement because they think they don't have enough to make a difference. But starting small and starting early beats starting big and starting late almost every time. Don't wait for the perfect time to invest. Just get started with whatever you can. Mistake number 4, not revisiting your strategy. Let's face it, life changes and so should your retirement plan. Maybe you got a new job, your income increased, or your goals shifted. If you're not checking in on your accounts at least once a year, you might be missing opportunities to adjust your contributions or rebalance your investments. A set it and forget it approach works for a while, but staying informed and flexible helps make sure your plan still fits your life. Avoiding these mistakes can help you get the most out of your retirement accounts and keep your strategy on track. Small missteps today can lead to big regrets down the road, so take just a few minutes to make sure you're not leaving money or opportunity behind. Remember, the Roth IRA gives you tax-free growth and more investment control. Perfect if you're young and expect to be in a higher tax bracket later. The 401k lets you contribute more and score free money through your employer matching, which can really boost your retirement savings. Both accounts are great, but they each shine in different situations. The key to building wealth isn't just choosing the right account. It's using time and compound interest to your advantage. Retirement might seem far away, but every dollar you invest now could be worth 3, 5, or even 10 times more down the road. Whether it's tax-free withdrawals or maximizing a match, small choices today can lead to huge gains tomorrow. So don't wait. Pick a strategy, start investing, even if it's just a small amount, and stay consistent. The sooner you begin, the longer your money has to grow. If you found this video eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who you think needs to hear it. And if you want more practical, no-nonsense advice on building wealth and securing your financial future, then check out this video here. And also, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.